Welcome back, everyone. You returned this dog to the shelter for being too big. You want to believe what happened next. When a dog is considered to be too big or too aggressive, people tend to give up on them and leave them in shelters. But this dog wasn't like others. He knew he was superior and that one day he would find his forever home. The only issue was that people kept returning him to the shelter. They just couldn't handle him because he was too big. This poor dog was starting to lose hope. He felt abandoned and alone. But after being at the shelter for over a year, he finally got a second chance at happiness when a girl named Lucy adopted him.
In today's video,
we will tell you how this intelligent dog managed to find a new owner after being returned to the shelter several times. We will also tell you why he ended up there in the first place. So make sure to watch until the end. This is a heartbreaking story of a dog who was considered to be too big and aggressive. He spent more than 365 days at the shelter waiting for a new owner, but no one wanted him. All they saw was a big, scary dog and didn't even bother to get to know him. But this dog was more than just his appearance. He had a lot of love and affection to give, but no one gave him a chance. The poor dog's name was Bear. He was a Mastiff and weighed almost 110 pounds. When he arrived at the shelter, he was very friendly and excited to meet new people. But as time went on, he started to become more withdrawn and depressed. He would spend most of his days staring out the window, hoping to see his forever family. Bear had been adopted 3 times before, but each time he was returned to the shelter for being too big. It broke his heart every time he was abandoned, but he never gave up hope. He kept believing that one day someone would choose him and take care of him. One day, a young girl named Lucy came to the shelter with her parents. She was looking for a dog to adopt and care for. When she saw Bear, she didn't think twice. She knew he was the perfect dog for her. She could see that he was gentle and kind, despite his size. Lucy begged her parents to adopt Bear, but they were hesitant. They were afraid that he was too big and strong and that he might hurt their daughter. But Lucy insisted, and eventually her parents agreed to let her adopt him. When Bear saw Lucy for the first time, he was overjoyed. He wagged his tail and licked her face. He knew that she was the one he had been waiting for. From the moment Lucy brought Bear home, he became part of the family. He loved playing fetch and going on walks with Lucy. He was a gentle giant and never caused any trouble. Lucy and Bear became best friends, and she took care of him every day. She brushed his fur, played with him, and gave him lots of love and attention. Bear was so happy to have found a new home. He was grateful to Lucy for saving him from the shelter. As time went on, Bear and Lucy grew up together. He was by her side through thick and thin, and he never left her side. When Bear passed away at the age of 12, Lucy was heartbroken. She had lost her best friend and companion, but she was grateful for the time they had spent together. She knew that Bear was in a better place now, and he was no longer suffering. This is a sad story, but it also has a happy ending. Bear was able to find a loving home after being abandoned multiple times. He was able to live a happy life until his death. Bear's story is a reminder that no matter how difficult things may seem, we should never give up hope. With patience and perseverance, we can overcome any obstacle and achieve our goals. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time.